Okay.
Yeah. See my teeth. Hi.
Hi.
Good.
Good. And you?
Same. Good.
Lob. You?
Thinking of you.
Woo.
Alone. You.
Same.
Yeah. Topic.
Blank. You?
Same.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christian M. I am your host with the most. Welcome to Healing and Humor.
Welcome. Guys, my name is Calvin, aka the Book of K, the book with a lot of missing pages, the Book of Greatness. But you see what I see? You ruined my intro because I couldn't. I'm trying to laugh. Let me do it again. What's up, guys? My name is Calvin, aka the Book of K, the Book of Greatness, the book with a lot of missing pages and a lot of grammatical errors. But at the end of the day, a good book. Yeah. This just reminded me of something actually that what we did earlier on. Like, I think it's like a throwback onto like.
It's nostalgia.
Yeah, it's nostalgia, like how we used to text like back in the day.
They don't even remember. You guys, were you guys there during BBM?
Everybody did the
That's
lob,
how we used to text. You're like,
wood.
good, and you? Then you're like, lob, and you? Then you're like, same. Who you with? Woo. They don't remember that stuff, but that was the time. Yeah. So, you see.
What's TPC again?
Yeah, topic. Then you're like, black, we did that.
I was telling him that there used to be like a list of like topics. They used to send each other like a list of 20 topics.
When you didn't have conversations, we'd send each other like a 1 to...
Did you ever do that? Why are you quiet?
1 to 20. He doesn't know BBM.
But you know, it just takes me back to like 15 or 14-year-old Calvin.
Yeah.
Back in the day. I think from back then at that time. Since then, no disrespect to everybody that I was with, like whatever involved with in between
disrespect.
Up until now. But like, I think that was one of the last times, it was that kind of dating. But I think it was one of the last times that I genuinely was with somebody. And, you know, for the person and not for like ulterior, like I genuinely like this person and I want to be with the person. Until maybe recently, you know.
Are you saying that's the last time you dated?
Okay, I've never dated my whole life, but when I get into
You've never dated your whole life?
When I get into that, but like...
Are you being serious?
I'm serious. Have you ever seen me with a girlfriend?
Nah.
You've known me for 2 years now.
Hey guys, K worries me.
But like, I'm saying, yeah, this just threw me back to that, you know, to the pure form of love. Because when you're that young and sex is not yet a thing in your mind.
Yeah, true.
And you know, not that many things, because there's a lot of things now that are like influenced by a lot of media. It's just pure.
Yeah, it's pure vibes, pure energy
for the person. I had something close to a relationship at the end of my last year in high school, but distance was the thing. But like, yeah, it's something like that. And I don't know, it just made me think, because that version of love that you have when you were a child, it's so pure and so realistic. True. When you compare it, I'm gonna ask you now, when you compare it to like the version of love that we have now, there's a lot of changes in a good way that, okay, now there's a lot of consideration, which is why I say I never had a relationship, because anybody I was with in high school, when was high school, bro? It's been some time.
Yeah, it's been some time.
Anybody I was with in high school, there's a lot of things that I did not consider when it comes to what do I really want in a person, what do I really value, who am I as well. And I think now when I look at my version of love, I don't know, I'm gonna ask you, when you look at yourself now, what do you think love is to you? I don't know, when you think about love.
I like that you made it it's not a subjective answer. It's more it's more objective. Crazy enough, ne? For some reason I was like, guys, Kay cooked everything today. He's like, guys, no, we're talking about this. We should talk about this. So I was like, this is a hectic topic, because even I myself don't fully understand the concept. But I'm gonna tell you the way I've learned to understand it. You asked me, what is love to me? It's a hectic question. I think love is what we grow up craving or what we grow up exposed to.
Okay, August Comte.
Yeah, that's how I look at love.
August
It's between the two. It's what you grow up craving, or what you grow up exposed to. Let me explain it to you.
Okay.
To some people, they grow up in a family where they see the way their father treats their mother, or they see the way their mother treats their father. They know what love is.
Okay.
That's what they exposed to. Then in another family, single parent vibe, and your mom isn't really there for you, you know? So you crave all this attention, or you have abandonment issues. Then when people ask you how you want to be loved, you just say, dude, just, you know, spend time with me, physical,
because
you know,
compensate.
exactly, have just that quality time with me, or I want to feel seen and heard, because growing up, I wasn't exposed to that.
Yeah.
So that's what love is to me. That's how I look at it.
I hear you, because I'm hearing what you just described is actually it's 100% correct.
Okay.
And I think it's more like how we receive love, how we choose to receive love and
languages.
how it's shaped.
Yeah.
You know, I was just thinking of it as a concept, but that's actually a good point, because I was coming to that as well.
Okay.
I was thinking of it as a concept. Like, what do you think like love is? Like, when do you sit down and go, yeah, right now what I'm feeling or what I'm going through, this is love. You know, and I think to me, you know, I would say, because love to me goes beyond like attraction.
Okay.
Ego. So it's love is when two people, this is my opinion, when two people find an attraction between them.
Okay.
And they decide, okay, because it's a decision. After me, it's a decision.
It is.
Because you find an attraction and then you decide, okay, the amount of attraction I have in this person and the things that I admire in this person, the things that I like in this person, they overpower things that annoy me in this person. And then you go, so because of that, I'm deciding to stick with this person. And I'm deciding to choose to have a life with this person.
Yeah.
Because if you're me, if I'm dating, that's why I don't date, because I think I think too much.
Yeah.
If I'm dating, I'm thinking long term.
Yeah.
I'm not wasting time with me.
Yeah, men. I think men are like that most of the time. They think long term.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I see somebody shaking their head, but it's fine. I see somebody disagreeing, but it's fine. Let me not forget my point. Once that happens, the decision, and then you go, okay, I'm deciding to stick with this person because the things that I appreciate and cherish about this person, they overpower the bad things in the person. Because there's always going to be something that you're not fully comfortable with when it comes to a person. Because if I was to put two people in a room right now, put two people, me and another girl, you and another girl, and the windows are open, the doors are open, so anybody can leave at any point. But I go, you guys are supposed to leave in this room for the rest of your lives.
Okay.
It's a choice for you to stay in that room.
Yeah.
Because there's no blockade. You can leave, the windows are open, the doors are open. It's a choice for you to stay in that room. And as long as, like I said, the good overpowers. Who's calling me? I told people not to call me. As long as the things that...
Kay said only his mom and his girlfriend must call him.
And I don't even have
only as one, the mom. There's no girlfriend.
I said my sister, so I mentioned my sister.
And his sister.
I mentioned my sister.
Okay, what you were saying? Wait, Kay, sorry to cut you, ne?
Yeah.
You said something about being able to overlook the imperfections and all that.
But it doesn't mean, a person can be 50% imperfect and 50% perfect, and you have to overlook. I'm saying that's where when it comes to attraction and everything, you get attracted. Because sometimes when love is involved, we overlook certain things.
Yeah, then that's
yeah. But I'm saying there has to be majority of the things you cherish in a person. There has to be majority of things that you think. You look at a person like, no man, this person is kind. Whatever you value, I'm just giving random examples. This person is kind. This person is thoughtful. They're sweet. They're good with people. They're things like that, and they make you feel however you want to receive love.
They need to represent you
exactly. Yeah. But then at the same time, it could be a thing of, as much as all those things are good, wow, this person just is an emotional roller coaster sometimes.
Oh,
you get me?
You know what I read?
Yeah.
And I'm Ndwana, I have to sacrifice you because you said it. Someone said that.
Why sacrifice me?
Listen to the statement.
Yeah.
Someone said that men love women, but they don't like the feminine energy that comes with women.
I like it.
They say that men tend to like the exterior part of women most of the time. Like, oh, she's pretty. Oh,
I'll
she can
say
do
that's
this.
you actually.
No, listen, let me cook.
Yeah.
Let me cook. Let me cook. The exterior part, like,
Yeah.
she does this, she can do this, she can do
Yeah.
this. But now, when it comes to the feminine side of a woman, which is
Right.
you need to provide.
Sorry guys, it's raining. I mean, you can hear the
Can you hear that on the mics? The rain? It's fine. Yeah, the feminine energy of a woman is, okay, you need to provide for her. You need you know, she's emotional. She needs emotional support. Yeah, that's when men are like, one step back, because they don't want that responsibility.
I'm trying to figure out how you say you're sacrificing me, because that's you.
No, I get it right now. You just said that when a woman's, you mentioned something about emotion.
Yeah, I was just giving an example. There could be these 5 things that I mentioned that are good.
You're not the only person. I feel like a lot of us men struggle with that. We can't exactly handle it sometimes. It becomes too much. Yeah, you're not the only person. But
why saying me? It's you.
Yeah, I literally just say, man, like we struggle with that.
Accept that it's you.
Why do you mean it's me? It's not me.
I don't mean to push you on the spotlight, but how many times have we had a conversation?
Okay.
And the times that I've seen you with, you know, with somebody or whatever, and I go, no, but the things you're complaining that she's doing are the basic things that every woman is going to complain about. And if you want to be in a relationship, you should be ready to just deal with that. For example, if a woman, I'm not saying that happened to you, if a woman complains that you're not updating her with what's happening in your day, that's most women. Yeah. Like, how are you going MIA and I don't know what you're doing?
Valid.
And I've had more of those conversations. Okay, I do, in your defense, you've never seen me in a relationship, so you don't have a blueprint of how to react.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. Like, sometimes that's the thing with relationships.
It is hard, and I get you.
It's not even hard, but it's just, I don't even want to call it hard because it's not hard. But I would say that it's more difficult to keep up with. You know, just sometimes it's a commitment, dog. More than anything, it's a commitment. But you know, just
when you know,
okay,
your person,
I'm here. Okay, I'm doing this. Okay, I'm doing this.
I don't think you need to do that.
No, you do.
I don't think you need to do that. Really?
Ladies, doesn't your man have to keep up with you every second of the day? Look at that.
I'm thinking. Okay, let me ask.
Ladies,
let me ask this. Yeah, I want to ask them something. If he has to keep up with you the whole day, like what he's doing. But if he comes to you and says on a text or a call, so this is how my schedule is looking. I'm probably going to be on set, like how we are right now, for 3 hours or 4 hours, or half the day. Let's stretch it. For 8 hours, I'm going to be on set. So I'm not going to be able to check in with you constantly. But this is what I'm doing. I hope you have a good day. Whatever he says to you. Take care of yourself. I'll call you as soon as I'm done. He hangs up. Are you going to be mad that he didn't call you for those 8 hours?
Not mad. Nah. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to him. He deflected it.
No, that's different.
Hear where I was going. I'm saying I've had situations with you where you don't do that. And then when it's 5 o'clock end of the day, you say, why is this person saying I didn't check him? I'm like, yeah, but did you tell them what you do? Because you say I'm busy. I'm like,
man, I'm a busy man, bro. I'm always on my phone.
Did you tell her? You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You know where it comes from, Kay?
Yeah.
It's like when you're used to a toxic trait. We're humans of habit.
But that's not an excuse. You don't use that.
It's not an excuse. It's a reality.
No, I don't like that. I was saying that to you. I don't know if you had gone to sleep yesterday.
I'm not saying I still do it. I'm telling you that sometimes habit takes over. Dog, I'm human. I'm complex.
But at some point, as much as you have trauma and you have things that you have a decision to make at some point. Because I was talking yesterday when we were watching. Before we watched football, I think they played at some point. We were talking about Kendrick Lamar, you know, gents and stuff. Okay. There's a song that I actually like from the album, by the way. And Caesar was playing the song and everything. And there's a guy who was explaining the lyrics. And there's a part where it was like, you know, people like us who grow up in communities like us, we don't know how to love. We don't. I'm like, yeah, you're making it sound like I can't love now because I grew up like this. But like at some point you get to make a decision. Like I grew up like this, but this is not how I want to proceed in my life. Yes, it's trauma. Yes, you used to toxic vibes and everything. But at some point, you need to decide, okay, I know this. Because the fact that you know it's toxic, it means you're aware of it.
That's the first
step. So you can change it. Yeah. So now, if you know your person, you decided to be in a relationship, you know your person. You can't then say, nah, I'm used to this. You need to learn what your partner likes or receives love as, or whatever it is. And then you learn how to give the person love in that way. You can't stick to, no, but I can't do that because then that's the wrong person for you because you have to learn how to.
Yeah, you see, when you say can't, that's a whole other thing. But I was trying to explain that you're single right now.
Yeah.
There's certain habits that.
Okay, I just see where you're going.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. That there's certain habits that you develop when you're a single person. When you get into a relationship, you need to lose those things. Yeah, it's not easy to lose those things. True. That's what I'm trying to say.
Measure how long people have been in relationships.
Yes, because you're gonna be okay. How long have you been single for?
That's
Okay. Yeah.
We're not jumping into
BC
that.
and AD.
We're not jumping
But like,
into that.
okay, I'll say it's more than 5. So I want you to look at it as 5 months in solitary confinement.
5 months.
Yeah, this is an example, hypothetically speaking. 5 months in.
It's been over than 5 months.
Okay, but it's a scenario.
Yeah.
5 months plus 5 months in solitary confinement. You've been put in a condition and you've been living that way. Mm-hmm. When you come out, you're not going to speak the same way certain people speak. Yeah. That's you right now. You've been single, okay? There's certain things that you don't know about relationships that you're also going to find out. That she's going to tell you, that's so unhealthy. Because right now, you're not used to talking to anyone consistently. When you get home, you don't feel like, now I have to text anyone. So when you start dating, these are things that you have to become aware of. That no, even your partner has to remind you that, baby, you didn't text me today.
Yeah, but when you have to be reminded every day, it's a problem.
You will learn.
Yeah, it's a problem when you have to be reminded every day.
You will learn.
Yes, but I'm saying...
I'm against people that say that I'm not Bob the Builder. Guys, a relationship, you build each other.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't want to lie. You build each other. I promise you. If you love that man, if you love that woman, you will be there. It's where you put your presence that's important.
But hear me out.
You don't do it with everyone.
I hear you. I agree with that. But when you have to build a constantly demolishing building, it's exhausting.
Yeah.
Because you can't then say, for example, the example I was giving, because the person, you could have been in a relationship for a couple of weeks, a month or so, like stretch into a year. And you're still struggling with updating your partner. And then you go, no, I'm used to this. You've been with this person for how long for you to say I'm used to this? Yeah. It then becomes a thing of like, you're just not trying. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It starts to feel like I'm just, and also coming into my next point actually. I think the way I think might be the reason why I'm single.
Okay.
The way that I think. Because
ladies, listen carefully.
Because I complicate certain things, like certain scenarios. That's why you barely see me, like I said in the beginning. Since maybe that phase that I was in when I was like 14 or whatever, up to like not so long ago, you know, the time when I like genuinely was into a person and I went, oh damn, I like this person. Like I think this is it. You know, the reason why that doesn't happen often is because I think a lot and I go, okay, but like, what's the long term going to look like if this is where we are now? Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. How am I going to be with you if this is how you think now? Yeah. I'm not saying I'm perfect.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
There are certain things that people see me as well and they go, nah, you get me? Yeah. But I think I overthink a lot. And I think we've had this, we didn't have it because I cut you short of like we talk about it on the podcast. Okay. We mentioned when it comes to using logic in love. Oof. Because I think, really love, when you want to give yourself fully to a person, you have to get rid of some sort of logic.
You have to.
Because once you use logic
love
a lot, you can't commit to a person. Because if you overthink, you can't really commit to a person. Because there's always going to be something that's you're going to go, no, but this. Love
fails where logic exists.
Exactly.
Yeah, it collapses completely.
So I think maybe that could be one of the reasons, because I think with logic, logic is reason and evidence. You get me? And with love is like emotions and intuition. Yep. So if you're a logical being, intuition and emotion are not how you base a decision or how you make a decision or how you make a choice or whatever it is. So for you to be able to make emotional decisions, you have to like hold your logic back a little bit.
Speaking on that, have you seen that people that are very, very smart or intelligent they usually find it difficult to find love?
I wanted to do research on that, but all the research I could find proved me otherwise.
Really?
Yeah, because I googled the top
10. Men of logic.
I googled the top 10 most considered smartest men in the world, and 60-70% of them were actually married or divorced, but they married at some point.
At what age did they marry at?
Okay, that I didn't.
You see, I promise you, every smart guy I know, like that, people that are very logical. Yeah. Because dude, love and logic don't blend. I promise you right now. People, even in high school, dog, that extremely smart child or smart girl or boy, you know, they used to isolate a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that they find it very difficult to find love.
I don't know, and I really think it's sometimes you need to like reduce that sense of overthinking for you to be able to accept a person, because there's certain things that you're never going to find a person that's 100% perfect, because I mean, what's perfection? Yeah. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect. Yeah. So it's a thing of like what I mentioned in the beginning, like, you know, it's what really weighs the other, the good or the bad in a person. But like, I don't know if it's me or it's just the dating space that also, because brings me to something. You know, there's a big difference between dating and courting.
Oh.
And a lot of us are dating.
Yeah.
Because I had to do research on that, you know, on what exactly is the big difference. Because I once had a conversation with people in class.
I said something controversial to you guys. Guys, I said something controversial to these people and they judged me. I was like, there's a difference between dating and being in a relationship. Yo!
Was it me?
I don't remember who was there. There was a group. I can't mention names. Okay. But we were all there. And you laughed. You looked at me and you laughed. You're like, no, Chris, you're wrong.
I don't remember.
Guys, I say that when you're dating someone, you're getting to know them better.
I wasn't here.
I think you were there. I'll tell you. I'll remind you. I was like, when you're dating someone, you're getting to know them.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we're going on a date. We are dating. Yeah. We're getting to know each other better. Then when you pop the question, can you be my girlfriend?
Oh, I see.
You remember the conversation.
Now I remember the conversation.
Yes, and you laughed. You're like, I know why you laughed. You can't say why you laughed.
I can't say why I laughed. Yeah, but my laughter was based on reason.
Yeah, your laughter was based on knowing my character.
Yeah, my laughter was based on reason. Because I was thinking, you know, fuck, I can't even say what I want to say. I can't even say what I want to say. Okay, at the time, yeah, my boy was moving around.
Whoa, what are you...
I'm joking. At the time, I'm joking, it's a joke. Okay, at the time, the thing is, I was saying, it's a joke. I'm saying at the time, what was happening was, I was thinking to myself, yes, I hear that there's a big difference between dating and being in a relationship.
Yeah.
But what idea did you give to this person?
Yeah.
That's what I was asking him. Yep. There's a big difference, yes. But what idea did you give to this person? Did you give her an idea of your dating? Or did you give her the idea of we're in a relationship? Because to me, it seemed as though this person believes she's in a relationship with homeboy. And I genuinely wanted that to just be, you know, to just happen. Because perfect person for homeboy. And I think it's fine now. You know, perfect person for homeboy. But I was like,
it's fine now. I'm with the person now.
I didn't want to say it, but if you say it on your own, are you dating?
That's what you say.
Are you dating?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Oh, thank you for that. I was worried about my boy.
There's a difference.
I was worried about. Thank you for saying that. Okay, now I can see what I want to say. Now they're like stronger together, and I kept pushing like, bro, what you're doing, I don't like it, because you can't. You get what I'm saying?
Guys, you need friends that put you in line.
Yeah.
And I feel like guys, we promote a lot of nonsense. You know, when your guys doing nonsense, like, Anton, I just do it. Do it. We can't. He told me like, yo, dog, you need to get into line. You need to make moves like this and this. And I listened to him, man. The coach doesn't play. See, he's been single for more than a year. The coach doesn't play. The coach must relax.
Yo, guys, but you guys make it sound. I'm gonna come back. I'm not going off topic. You guys make it sound funny.
Dog. Yeah, I think I dragged you. You're talking about dating and courtship.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back to that. But you just mentioned something now. People make it sound like it's oh wow. When I say I've been single for like years, they go years. Ooh, like you can't leave as a single person. I'm not saying you don't need love. You do need love.
Yeah.
But you can leave as well. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was saying the big difference between dating and courtship. Did my research. Talked to people some time ago in class.
Okay.
And they sparked the idea in my mind, and I went and did my research. You know, art students, we always talking about random stuff.
Yeah.
So I did my research, and it turns out most people are dating. Because dating, because dating, this is what I found on dating. Dating, like you said, is getting to know each other.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But it can be casual or relaxed. It may involve multiple people at the same time.
Damn.
It may or may not have long-term goals.
Damn.
And it's also a fun or casual thing to do. You get me? So when you're dating, that's where you are. So when you say, no, I don't know where I am, this guy is not showing me where we are, yeah, you're dating. You are dating. And when it comes to courtship, courtship has a focus or an intention. And usually marriage is the goal.
Okay.
And courtship usually involves exclusivity. You are together. Like you are getting to know that person and everybody knows the long-term intention. There's no one who's wondering what's happening.
Okay.
Everybody knows the plan. Everybody knows the goal. In old school courtships, parents would even know that Chris is courting their daughter.
Is it Christian based? Or is it just a term outside of Christianity?
It is in the Bible. No one dated in the Bible.
Can I tell you something? When you started off your statement, you say that, I think, start off your dating statement again.
Dating, casual or relaxed.
What else? What follows?
May involve multiple people. May not have long-term goals.
dude, I don't know. I feel like we're drifting. I don't know. Our generation is just drifting in another way. I'm worried,
Right.
even in terms of marriage and all of that.
Yeah.
Dude, to back in the day, okay, monogamy was monogamy was being with someone
I
for a
remember
lifetime.
Sorry, you once
Guys, I messed up
you once bullshit that
the
word
G.
last
I
time,
always
man.
mess up
Yeah,
the G.
I just remember.
Yeah. So monogamy used to be one person for life, but now
That's
it's
cool.
changed. Monogamy today it's one person at a time.
That's a strong one.
Exactly.
That's a good one. That's a good point, actually.
Dude, like the whole concept of
Good
marriage, we've just destroyed it. Do you want to get married one day?
I do, actually.
At what age do you want to get married?
I think for me, it's not about
when you're
me
ready.
being scared of marriage. It's just when I'm financially ready.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not scared of marriage. Somebody said, like, yeah, what if? But you're gonna divorce? I said, yeah.
You see what's going on?
Every year there's like 8,000 deaths from road accidents. You still want a car though, don't
and
you?
you know what's talking about divorce? You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
With our parents, I don't know. My parents divorced, and I remember when they did it, the whole family was like, "Yo, they divorced." So back then, huh?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Sure.
I'm okay. I still have I still have both my eyes. Tissue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, divorce was a shame.
Yeah.
Back then,
True.
but today, choosing to stay when you know you can leave is a shame.
Yeah, but that's a two-sided thing though, because back in the day, it was so extreme to the point where some people would even go through abuse and still stay.
That's the thing. And remember that some of our parents now would tell you that, dude, my mom was strong.
Oh yeah.
It was a strength. Let's be honest. It was a strength. When your mother tells you about your grandmother, she tells you that, dude, my mom stayed through the most horrible stuff. And they call that strength. Whether it was abuse or what, they call that strength.
It's how they saw it. But,
you see, that's what I mean. But
kind of horrible at the same time.
Yeah, it was horrible, but at some point that was called strength. Choosing to stay when you knew you could leave.
But these days, we're not even leaving because of the extreme things. It's not even abuse.
Yeah.
It's not even like, he's abusing me or he cheated. It's the simplest things.
Yeah.
Oh no, he can't. I don't know. I haven't been in a relationship, man. What are people breaking up for now?
It's just small things.
Yeah, money. It's like, oh, you can't afford to do this for me. Which is understandable because you want a man who can provide. But like sometimes, like just put a little bit of logic and think about where he is, where he's trying to be. And I do agree with people who end up leaving because I'm like, yeah, clearly you're not supposed to be with this man because you're not understanding his vision or idea. And it's not even just women. It's men as well. They're leaving for the slightest things.
Yeah.
I have back shots a week. I'm sorry to say that. But like, it's the weirdest things that people are leaving for. You get me?
Affairs in the digital age.
I hear these things when I'm talking to guys, and sometimes I hold myself because I want to go, yeah, it doesn't make sense. People are leaving each other for the craziest things, like the smallest like things that you can be like, okay, you can get to learn with this person. You can
true.
You can grow through this with the person, and people just are. It's not even like back in the day because when we talk about this with our mothers and grandmothers, they'll tell you, the grandfather once disappeared for 5 years. Came back with a second wife after 5 years. Yeah, you hear those kind of stories. My dad, and it's funny because I only found out as an adult. My dad, what day is he pastor? Yeah, he was a pastor. He's dead, but he left. But like, yeah, oh, it's here. I don't know if he wake up. No, it's dead. We had to do this. But yeah, I found out like as I grew, because at a younger age, I didn't know that my step-grandfather was my step-grandfather. And I like that they never made me feel that way.
Yeah.
The family that I know is the family that I really know. Like the others, I knew them and we might have some kind of relationship now, but like, I knew them at an older age. I didn't know my father was like
Fam, why do you think?
Let me finish. I lost my point, sorry.
Okay.
But my point was like, my grandfather came to town, did his thing with my grandmother, had my dad. I'm just trying to make it sound funny.
Okay.
Had his thing with my grandmother, and they had my dad, and he left. He went back to his hometown, and had another family there. I don't know the full story. This is how I know it. And this is what used to happen back in the day.
5 years.
This is how, I'm not saying 5 years. I don't know how many years.
Oh, okay.
But this is how it happened back in the day.
Yeah, crazy.
We have a lot of grandfathers who disappeared, came back with a child, or maybe when the death
did his wife leave him?
No, because they still had more kids. Their kids were younger than my dad.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Their kids were younger than my dad.
Staying when you have a choice
Actually,
of leaving.
I think he had my grandmother first. I don't know, man. I don't even know the dynamic. I never really asked those things. But you know, it's yeah.
Why?
What?
You did a reboot. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh,
that's
okay,
fine.
okay.
That's fine. We just switch.
Nah,
switch.
it's okay. We'll
No,
switch.
that's
Kosi,
fine.
your side, are you okay? Oh, okay, cool.
So everyone is having a problem, but it's fine.
It's a hectic conversation.
It's fine. But
Dog,
yeah.
why? Let me ask something.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think there's a spike in divorce rates?
Number one has to be social media.
You think social media plays a
Number
role?
one has to be social media for me because I think, I don't know if it's you, but because I have a lot of conversations with you, I don't remember if it's you or who else. I once said, how many people in your street divorced in the past 10 years?
Oh, I don't know.
There's probably none.
Oof.
How many people divorced in your neighborhood in the last 10 years? It's a few. Very few. I'm not saying divorce numbers are not going up. They are. But because we have the internet and we're so exposed to celebrity divorces, celebrity breakups, we think it's happening to everyone. Like it's happening every day. No. It's celebrities you're seeing on social media. It's not happening to whoever. And I think it's shaping how we date. So we see whoever, not to name drop celebrities, we see how whoever dates, whoever does their dating lifestyle, how they move, and we want to try and adopt to that and try and be that. And like I've said, like every person now is a photocopy of their favorite celebrity.
Yeah, true.
These days, if you look at everybody, probably even me, you might see that I'm a photocopy of whoever I follow or I look up to, whatever like that. And it's just so sad that we look up to celebrities now. We're not really, some of them are not really so good people.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's quite a sad thing. And that's number one. Also, number two, it's because people also are educated, man, these days, and people are growing mentally. You know, there's certain things that people used to stay for in relationships a long time ago, but these days people actually have more women have independence. So some women used to stay because they have nowhere to go.
I was thinking about that because you know people tend to say, no, they changed. I was like, no. Do people actually change, or do they just become conscious of who they really are? Yeah. You know, I was thinking about it. But damn, you're right about the social media part. Yeah, social media, the pressure there and all that. So you think a relationship outside of social media would flourish?
I think once you involve people. Have you noticed this? Have you noticed this, that once people start posting each other a lot, you just go, it's about to go down. And it shouldn't be like that. But because that's how it is.
Is that how you feel?
Bro, every time people post each other a lot, no, I'm okay. I see what you said. No, come on. No, I'm not talking about you. He's recently been posting his wife.
Okay.
So it's a beautiful thing to watch. But like I'm saying, like a lot of people, you know, when people start posting each other a lot, it's like what takes it down is because once you start posting each other a lot, and you've, like, if you tell us something here, you've given us room to give our opinion.
Okay.
So if you put your relationship, your daily activities
out there
of relationships, today you fought, today you had today, you get me?
It's not your problem anymore, it's our problem.
Now. You're giving us room for opinions.
Yep.
So once we have room for opinions, we're constantly going to have something to say. It's going to affect your relationships. And I was saying, you see me, I miss privacy. Some of the things that you guys are just telling us for free. No.
Oversharing.
No. I don't need to know that you guys fought yesterday.
Yep.
We're not friends. I don't know you.
Yep.
I'm trying to find something funny on the internet. But I know people love it. It has audiences. You know, people will actually love going on, you know, on Instagram or whatever app to watch those kind of dramas. But like some of the things that you guys say for free,
but let me ask you something.
Hire the whole Hawks and FBI and they'll all put guns on me like this. I would not give some of the information that you guys give for free.
Okay, if it's such a bad thing, why are there so many people watching it?
I think because so many people, we admire what we're seeing on the surface. So many people want something to look up to. That's why people tungisa for celebrity relationships. We want something to make us believe.
That it's possible.
Okay, it's possible. Okay. We want something to make us believe. But what we don't know is that half the time, not every time.
But it creates a false reality because now you expect
that's exactly where I'm going. That half the time, what you are looking up to is not perfect behind the scenes. True. It's what they choose to give you. There are people who genuinely post each other. Like, I know you're happy.
Mm.
I know you happy. When I see you post your girlfriend, I'm not going, yeah, I know you're happy. I know in real life.
Yeah.
And you don't even overdo it.
Okay.
You don't even overdo it like
What
that.
if people mind their business? What if I post my stuff, you go on around your business? Because
why did you post?
What if I'm doing it for me?
On the internet?
Yeah.
No. The internet is for people to socialize and see and talk and whatever. And
yeah, but now
once you put something on the internet, it's no longer for you.
I know, but that's the thing. Okay, that's another misconception people have, that the moment I decide to share, my personal life, you think you have an opinion on it.
That's what
it's social media. I know it's crazy, but it's a misconception, and people should get rid of that.
I need to know then, why did you speak about it on the internet?
Okay, yeah.
Because if it's for you, you could keep it.
Yeah.
Or say it to your friends.
Yeah, true.
Or your close. Why on the internet?
Yeah.
Because then we heard it. What do you want us to do? Keep quiet?
So how do you feel about people that confide on the internet and be like, okay, guys?
I think it's a good thing, because some people genuinely need to talk.
Yeah.
But I just think that's not the right space to do it, because there's a lot of toxicity there.
A lot of projections.
Yeah, there's a lot of projections.
Yeah.
There's a lot of opinions. There's a lot of what's happening? I can't hear what you mean.
Time, 40 minutes.
Okay, sure. So like, what was I saying?
You were talking about the projections in social media.
Oh yeah, like it's not the best space to. Sorry, I'd forgotten. It's not the best space to do that. But also, there's some people who don't have people in their lives.
True.
Don't have people to confide.
Yeah,
in.
people are
you
lonely.
Can be surrounded.
Social media shows you how lonely people are.
You can be so surrounded.
Yeah.
Social media shows you how people are alone and how people don't have a real community. Because when someone posts something, I always go, so your friend didn't tell you that this is not the best thing to post? Like, none of your friends told you, nah. Because I remember when I used to post, even though I explained myself to you, I used to post a lot of like father content.
He has to come explain himself. Tell me why he's doing nonsense.
I used to post like father content, like fathers just being nice to their kids or playing games with their kids and doing things like that. And my boy was like, why are you doing that?
AK was posting a lot of babies.
Yeah,
I was like, hey, man, are you ready to be a father? What's going on?
No, like I had to explain to him, like, I just appreciate good fathers. I just appreciate fathers who are present and active. You can be present but not active.
Yeah, you had a good father, man.
I think I did, even though I didn't spend time with him in person. Yeah. But like in the distance, he was a good father. So
we can
I
see
appreciate good fathers. I really do appreciate good fathers. So that's why I was posting. But back to my point, I was saying, like, your friends can't tell you this is not the one. You get what I'm saying? And also, because you're just seeing a person choosing to come on the internet and speak about whatever they're going through, you just kind of makes you wonder if there actually are people in this person's life that they could have talked to because I understand that the person needs to talk, but you also go, yeah, I think you could have talked to somebody closer and you could have found a better answer and a better opinion, because now somebody was looking for likes. Whoever put likes on comments did the wrong thing.
Wait, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
You spoke about finding people to talk to. Talking about that, like, there's no one else that you'd rather confide in than your partner. That's the best person to confide in. What are your love languages?
Fuck, I don't know, man.
Should I list them?
Can you help me?
Okay.
Maybe
so there's maybe I know you.
Yeah. Say what you think. I appreciate it. Man.
So there's
are you listing mine or the general?
This is the general. Okay. I think there are about 4 or 5. There's 5. There's physical is what? Physical touch. There's physical touch, there's acts of service, there's quality time, there is acts of service.
You said that already.
Huh? Did I say acts of service?
Yeah. You said physical touch,
quality time.
Quality time.
What else? There's the last one.
Ladies.
Gift giving.
Thank you. Ladies.
So which ones are yours?
There's another one. She said 5.
Words of affirmation. Thank you.
I know that.
So I always look at it in a two-way street.
I think
is
it the way you give?
Is it the way you give, or is it the way you want to receive?
There's some that I enjoy giving and some that I enjoy receiving.
Okay,
let's go one by one. What's the first one?
Okay, there's acts of service, meaning that let's start with you showing love. Is that how you show love? Or is that how you want to receive love?
I like doing things for my partner.
For your partner. Okay, so you're an acts of love person.
Yeah, I do. I think I like seeing my partner
happy
doing something, and I go, you know what? Let me make that easier for you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Because I enjoy doing that, because that happiness.
That's the masculine energy in you.
Probably.
That is healthy masculine energy. Let me make your life easier.
Yeah,
because
that makes me
she's
happy
showing you the feminine energy that, baby, I'm struggling with this. You see? Okay, what else?
What's the other one?
Quality time.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you are a quality time guy. Hey, this past week you've been.
Hey, man, what are you saying? Yes. I don't know what this guy is saying.
Okay, gifting. Yeah, you like gifting. Hey, this past week, K, hey, yo, hey, K, hey, you know, right? Hey, K, hey, drink more. Pooza. Hey, guys, K has been, hey. Guys, I don't think people understand enough. I really want K to like get into, you know.
No, but you're you're making people think I'm talking to somebody. I'm not, guys.
Okay, well, yeah, not anymore. Yeah, but dog, honestly speaking, I would really love for you. I can't wait for you to get into, you know, a relationship with someone because I feel like you have so much love to give. I can't wait for that, dog. And it's fine. Love will find you.
I think it'll find me, man.
Yeah, I think this is the most disciplined.
What's this guy saying? What are you saying?
Talking about that, have you cried in front of a girl, like your girl, your partner?
No, but
someone that you hold dear.
I feel like you asked me because you know this. Because I
don't know nothing.
No, he knows something. He's asking me this on purpose. I don't appreciate that.
You need to be vulnerable, dog. What do you mean?
I've never cried in front of a partner.
Okay.
But I once
someone
cried.
You liked?
I once cried around somebody I liked. You know, the last time I cried was in 2019. And then from there, it was this year. The time that you know, beautiful. That you're pretending as if you don't know.
Beautiful.
Shocked. But it wasn't like hectic cry. I don't want to give too many details because some people will know the backstory.
Yeah.
I think we were just trying to do something. And it wasn't tears of like, how do I say this?
But was it a safe space? I know what you're talking about. Was it safe?
It was a safe space, but the problem was me just being like, oh damn, I don't know how I feel about it.
Is that the masculine side of you?
You know, yeah, but then somebody said something to me. I don't want to say who it is, like I said.
No, it's okay.
Somebody who was there, who was the third person, then said to me, you know, being a man doesn't mean you have to hold a very strong, you know, persona or something like that. And the closing statement the person said was, you can be a provider and also be provided for emotionally.
True.
And, you know, that was just a good statement to hear. But I think the reason why I cried because of the person I liked, but it wasn't the reason. Does it make sense?
No, I hear you.
Because I had to create that scenario in my head, and it actually made me cry because I had to cry in the moment. So I had to think of somebody that I like and imagine the loss and whatever. And fun enough, that worked for me emotionally because I couldn't find emotion. So I started using that every time. Like even now, I think I still use it whenever, like, you know, I just want to feel.
Dude, vulnerability is not, it's not weakness, dog. It's
not.
I feel like it's the greatest measure of courage, dog.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
it's just, it's where you choose to place your vulnerability.
Yeah.
You need to know that not every space is a safe space.
I also wanted to say something about that with men and vulnerability. I think a lot of men who are scared to be vulnerable, who have bad experience in vulnerability, they put their vulnerability in the wrong place.
In the wrong places, exactly.
And the experience they got made them think that vulnerability is not safe for them. And I really think most people are quick to say, no, man should be vulnerable. Man should be open. But they don't really make the safe space for the man.
Yeah, true.
After the vulnerability. Yes, during the vulnerability.
There's no freedom after. There's freedom of vulnerability, but there's no freedom after vulnerability.
See what I'm saying? Because now you're going to go from, oh my God, that's my man, my man. You get what I'm saying? And then vulnerability happens. You find out a lot of the things that are broken in his heart. And then you go, oh.
Yeah, okay. That's not the right partner for you, man.
That's not the right partner for you.
Yeah, trust me.
So I'm just saying to men out there, whoever you're vulnerable to and made you not feel comfortable, that was just the wrong person.
Yeah, wrong person. It wasn't the wrong act. It was just, you know, the wrong person.
You can be the best person to the right person. And also you being the best person doesn't guarantee what do you call it? Reciprocity.
Reciprocation.
In a smart way.
From
the other person. Doesn't guarantee that from the other person, you know. You just need to be open to the idea that you are doing the best you can, but the person is not just the one for you. Like I said, I think I texted something, I typed something, and after I was done, I was like, ooh, did I write that? I said something to you.
Heartbreak can make you write things.
I'm heartbroken, bro.
Oh, I was just
writing.
You know, when you're heartbroken, you become a poet. You become Shakespeare's son. They're like, yo, love down.
I'm being attacked right now. I'm being cooked.
Wait, what?
No, I'm being cooked. I'm being attacked.
You're not being cooked. What do you mean? It's a safe space.
There's a time I once wrote to him, like, I was saying, like, you can dig as much as you want to dig, and you can dig all the way to the core or the mantle or the center of the earth. I forgot geography.
Okay, the core.
The core, I think it's core, right? So I did say it correctly. So you can dig all the way up to that, And if the place doesn't have diamonds, you're not going to find diamonds. It's not a matter of how much you dig.
Yep.
It's
You're
not
digging in the
about
wrong place.
You dig in the wrong place. And somebody else can come and just curve a little bit to the left and find a lot of diamonds in the same spot.
Yep.
You were digging. That's why they always say, I remember black people think there's blood for gold. The people who have blood to find gold, to find diamonds. Because you can go in the same mine and then you don't find gold, and somebody else comes in the same mine
and they find
gold. Ooh. So it's just a thing of you. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what you probably didn't open up. You opening up wasn't wrong. It's just you did it probably to the wrong person.
Yeah, true. Have you ever been infatuated?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was that like?
A lot of things that a lot of people or like things that I experienced. When I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that was infatuation. And then there are like times when I go, okay, genuinely, this was love.
How long did the infatuation last for?
It lasts because of my logic. I'm quick to go, nah. You get what I'm saying? So it lasts a little bit, and I see something or experience, I'm like, nah, no. I once told you somebody's boring. You get what I'm saying?
I think that's the difference between
Yo, these guys are making noise in the back.
Okay. I think that's the difference between. Okay, I think there's a thin line between infatuation and chemistry. Think about it. What's chemistry? Chemistry is a spark.
It's a spark, and also it's just the flow of energy.
You know, the butterflies and it's a spark. It's having fun. It's physical intimacy. I don't think chemistry sustains a relationship.
It doesn't. Yeah. That's where I was going about the choice thing.
Yeah.
At some point, it becomes a thing of a choice. I showed you a video my mom posted for some reason where they went, you know, if people got married because of feelings, they'll be married every month.
Very true.
Because of attraction, I mean.
Very
they'll be married
true.
every month with 2 new people.
That is so true.
Sometimes, at some point, it gets to a choice. It becomes a choice of like, you are choosing this person.
Then I feel like infatuation gets you there. Chemistry keeps you there for a while. Compatibility grounds you. That is so important. Dog, it's so important.
Will as well.
What?
Will.
Yeah. Like free will.
Like your will to be... bro, the people who have perfect partners, you look at a person, you go, this person
is such a good person.
They're just not...
Yeah,
it's
true.
As well.
But compatibility for me is like everything, dog. Yeah. Compatibility is everything, dog.
Do you think you met your soulmate?
I've met my soulmate.
Answer that carefully, because you're seeing someone.
Yeah, no, I have to think. No.
Answer that carefully, because if he says no, I'm not grabbing people when they're fighting here.
Hey, dog, I question everything, dog. Like like I told my partner, like even if she tells me she loves me, I ask her, what do you mean you love me? I want to know, what do you mean you love me?
I agree with that.
Yeah, because, you know, we receive love in, you know, certain ways. And
so you like to hear things?
I like to hear things.
Words of affirmation.
No, not even that. I want to understand.
Okay.
I want to understand the condition. I don't think human beings are capable.
The basis of.
Yeah. Okay, I don't. Maybe I'm messed up in that manner, but I don't believe that human beings are capable of unconditional love. I only think no. Actually, I think mothers are the only people that are capable of unconditional love. Otherwise, human beings. Do you think you're capable of unconditional love?
I'm probably gonna lie and say yes.
Think about it and answer honestly. Unconditional love.
Okay, to some extent.
Unconditional love, like unconditional love.
Because the fact that you're always expecting something back from a person, that removes...
Exactly. If I ask you why you love a person, you can give me reasons.
Why do you love your girl?
Antoine, ish.
Why do you love your girl?
Antoine, no, you're deflecting me. Let me finish my chat.
Why do you love your girl?
Why I love my girl? Ish.
I'm fighting the big fight for you, girl. I don't know if you're gonna see this. Fighting a fight for you.
It's quite simple. I'm going to be honest with you because I don't want to dig for an answer I can't find. I love that my girl loves me in a way that makes me want to love myself.
That's selfish.
I'm sorry. That's it.
Selfish.
That's the
what did you say? Say it again. Say it again.
I love that my girl loves me in a way that makes me want to love myself more. That's not selfish.
Okay.
That's realization.
I didn't hear
you didn't make me finish.
Yeah, because I was ready to attack you.
No.
Okay. I think.
And it'd be like that. I don't want to lie. At some point, love is a bit selfish. That's why I'm saying there's no unconditional love. You see, condition. You put condition on me.
Love shouldn't
you
be
saying
selfish.
that I'm selfish.
Because you know why I say love shouldn't be selfish? Because the true form of love is you giving up parts of yourself for another person. That's an act of not selfishness. What's the opposite of selfish? Selflessness. Okay. Yeah, that's selflessness. So it's you giving up parts of you to go, okay, you see what I'm saying? When I mentioned to you that you can't keep saying no, I can't do this. I'm not. You have to give up that.
Yeah.
What's comfortable to you to make the next person come. I'm not saying be uncomfortable, but there's certain small things you have to give up and go, yeah, as much as I like spending time outside until like 9, my girl gets mad when I'm back by 6. So like I'm gonna come at 7, so that you get what I'm saying. I'm just an example. But you have to give up certain things and you have to be selfless to be able to love. So when you say love is selfish, I think that's the kind of love we are doing right now, which is not, for me, the purest form of love. I do understand you that love is not fully unconditional because there's always something we're expecting from a person.
True.
And a lot of people are with people. Gets me to another point I thought about when I was planning this. A lot of people are with people because they like what the person is giving to them. And that's kind of how love is halfway, but also it's kind of selfish because if the person is now unable to give you that thing, then what?
Yeah.
That's when I remember something was like, there's somebody mentioned something like, and I watched the video. Okay. Somebody said, you don't commit because you think, you don't commit because you are comfortable with what the person is bringing at the time. And also you don't commit because you think you can't do better. Okay. Because what happens when you find better?
Oh, true.
Because there's always better. J. Cole said, "Love yours." Actually,
yep.
There's always
expectations.
You get what I'm saying? There's always what? Because if you commit because you think, "Oh, damn, I don't think I'll ever find a girl as beautiful as this one." It's crazy. It's crazy. And you meet her, then what?
It's crazy you saying that. You're speaking about expectations. Expectations always lead to one thing in the end. Yeah. It says disappointments are only possible where expectations are present.
But I
think about it. I feel like we set ourselves up for those. But at the same time, we can't function without expectations.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Especially in relationships.
That's another condition.
Conditioning.
That's what I'm saying. Unconditional love. We need to get rid of that.
It is really.
We're not, dog, it's not a thing.
Actually, we mentioned the issue of soulmates and stuff. It just brought up another thoughts in my mind. I don't think I've had enough conversation about soul ties.
Ooh.
I don't think I've had enough.
Let me ask you something crazy that you're saying that. Is it soul ties or trauma bonds? What's the difference?
Trauma bonds is when two people who have so much trauma.
Guys, please help us with this one, eh? Come.
Yeah, and they sound like they're busy with something. They're checking technical stuff.
No, let's talk. Let's go on though.
Okay. What was I saying? Damn, I do this a lot.
Soul ties and trauma bonds.
Okay. Trauma bonding is when people who have trauma or whatever, we have so many horrible experiences in their lives, that they meet each other and they confide in their traumas, and their traumas kind of relate to each other, and they find each other like, oh damn, you went through this. Oh yeah, also, so you're bonding through the traumas and you're sharing the traumas. All the cameras are dead. Just one. What's happening?
Oh, okay.
Okay, sure. I thought we were just yapping and there's nothing happening. It was a rhyme actually.
So wait, can a trauma bond lead to something positive?
Half the time, because
I think about it this way. I know your traumas. Yeah. You know mine. Can we now give each other the love we never got?
You need an emotional balance in a relationship sometimes. So that's the thing of, I don't know. I would like to meet people. Guys, if you guys met your people based on your traumas and stuff, and your relationship has been going for months or years, please tell us in the comments. I'd really like to know that. But I think there needs to be some sort of emotional balance in a relationship.
You know what I think? This is for the ladies. Ladies, a man that is not in touch with his femininity can never understand you. Yeah. He will never understand you. See men that are too masculine, they will never understand you. You need balance. You're not raised by one person. Even women have masculinity in them, whether we like it or not. With some women, it's just a bit suppressed. Some women, it's a little high. So but we have a little of both. Even men, if you're not in touch with your femininity as a man, you can never understand a woman. Never. At the same time.
I don't know what he's saying to me.
Or go on time.
Okay.
Sure. 10 more minutes?
Yeah, say 10 actually.
What were you saying, boy? Let's cook them up in this 10 minutes.
You mentioned something like a lot of women. I just thought of a joke. I saw a video on Instagram the other time of a girl, and it's like, this is me when my man is not around. And she was climbing a ladder, hanging things up. And the man came from work. She was pretending like she can't go 2 steps up. I'm like, you guys, you do this. Let's do that. I didn't know that. She was climbing a ladder. She was climbing things, fixing things in the house.
I'd be worried.
She heard the man come in on the door, like knocking on the door. Not knocking, but like opening the door. And she started pretending like she can't do next. What is it? And it just made me laugh so much. I think to wrap up the soulmate and soul ties thing. I think a soulmate to me is someone like you have share a profound connection with someone who feels like you've always known them. I was writing this yesterday.
Yeah.
Feels like you've always known them, and someone who complements your flaws. So to me, it's like soulmate. Sometimes it can be something like this. Like this. This doesn't make sense. I hope it does make sense.
Okay.
Something like this. So like this is you. This is the person. You have a lot of like holes in you.
Okay.
The person has a lot of holes, but at the same time you have this perfection.
Okay.
And this person has perfection.
It's a puzzle.
It's a puzzle, exactly. Thank you for that.
Okay.
It's like a puzzle. So when you then meet and the person is able to cover the missing gaps in you, and it becomes a unit, and it feels like this is just perfect. This is natural. This is normal.
Yeah.
And sometimes actually somebody said to me, a soulmate doesn't mean you meet at that time and things are flawless. It can be glitchy because you're two people trying to get to each other. But once you're in the rhythm, you go, oh, damn, okay.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? And then the soul ties, what I think, this a video that I saw the other time.
Yeah, that one is hectic, yo.
Yeah, but I'm just going to say it as quick as I can because we don't have time. Someone took two papers, stick them together with glue, and then they attempted to separate them. So they kept an opening at the top because as much as you're with the person, there's still an element of individuality in you. So they kept an opening at the top. And then a couple minutes later, they tried to split the papers. And they split the papers successfully. But then what happened was there were pieces of this paper that were stuck on this paper and pieces of this paper that were stuck on this paper. It wasn't a smooth separation.
And that's every encounter you have.
What every encounter you have.
Yeah.
So soul ties, I think people just think of soul ties when it comes to like sex and stuff like that.
True,
you can be attached to a person like spiritually just by spending time with them. I found myself doing things that I saw in other people and I go, wait, like, where did I see this? Like, what am I doing? And I go, oh.
When we spoke about that yesterday, individuality in relationships. We spoke about that yesterday. I was saying that even if we're in a relationship, I feel like there should be a sense of individuality. I still want you to go out there and know what you like. I want you to find your likes and dislikes outside of us. I want you to also be able to, go to restaurants that you like and not. It shouldn't only be our favorite restaurant, our favorite movie, our favorite song. Because I feel like once you leave that relationship, you're left with nothing. That's when you feel empty. Because, like you said, the puzzle. It's not soul ties most of the time. It's a pure human encounter. There's no way you're with the person for an amount of time and a bit of them is not in you. It's impossible. That's why they say your circle is everything. Because when you leave this room right now, you've gotten something from me. I've gotten something from you.
True.
So that sense of individuality in relationships is so important, but people undermine that.
You did explain that to me yesterday, and I understood a lot.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. But then I thought again, I think it works also differently because I was asking other people the same thing when I left. And the other people genuinely, especially ladies that I asked, they genuinely want to experience things with their man.
You see, that. Ladies, so I also that's a big problem.
No, it doesn't. It's probably not a problem. They need to find men that also want to do the same with them, because I figured there are people who experience love differently.
Yeah, true.
So if a person genuinely wants to, I do. You know where I understand you.
My chat
where
is
I understand you
always
is that you
know
can't
who
have,
you are before
love. Where I agree with you is that you can't have individuality. You cannot have individuality. Like, who are you as a person?
Exactly.
But at the same time, there are people who meet people and want to experience the rest of their lives with that person, because a lot of people think in long term, oh, this is my husband.
That's
so
understandable.
They want to experience the rest of their lives. But so I agree with you, because then some people forget themselves and everything they do is
it's just balance.
It's balance, I guess.
Just balancing the two. Just don't forget yourself. Don't lose yourself.
I think to wrap this
while
up,
conquering love.
Would you have something to say before I wrap this up?
No, you can go on. I figured I have something to say.
So I just wanted to wrap this up and say, but I was just talking about, this is my camera, right? I was just talking about, like, love and everything. This was our discussion today, as you can see. And I think we're in a time and a space where, love is complicated. And there's a lot of things that are happening that just make us question if love is real, or like, what exactly do people want in relationships? What exactly do I need to have? Who do I need to be, to be in a relationship? What do I need to do, and things like that. And I think I'm going to speak for, firstly, men out there. Just be you. And I think you'll find a person that, appreciate you the way you are and who you are. I'm not saying be an idiot and stay an idiot. Be open to learn and evolve and improve yourself from time to time. Find yourself. That's another thing. Find who you are. Once you know who you are, you know what you need in life. Because sometimes, if you don't know where you're going, if I tell you, let's go, and you don't know where I'm going with you, if I turn left, you turn left. If I turn right, you turn right, because you have no idea where you're going.
Yep.
But if you know where you're going, if I turn left, you're going to tell me no. I'm going right. You get me? Because you know where you're going. So if you know who you are, you know what you want in life. You know exactly what you're looking for, not just in relationships, in general, in everything. You need to know who you are. And don't be afraid to stand for the things that matter to you, because you're afraid that people are going to think you know, stand on the things that matter to you. And women as well, you know.
Yeah.
Don't change yourself completely because you're trying to satisfy a man or somebody out there. As much as you have to learn a person and be willing to, you know, open up and give up some of the things that make you feel comfortable to accommodate the person, if you have to give up the majority of you for a person, that's too much. You know, just find a person that loves you. And I think some of the conversations you should be having when you start a relationship or an engagement with somebody, try to find what that person values in a relationship, what that person values in life. So when you get to know that, you then know if the long run is, you know, you're compatible in the long run. And just to wrap that up, I'm gonna say, love is a beautiful thing, man. Love is a beautiful thing. Don't take it from me because I've been single for years and think I don't value love. I value love.
Degree.
That's also the reason why I'm single, because I value love.
Yeah.
I don't want to just give it. I don't want to just do it. You get what I'm saying? Love is a very valuable thing and it's a beautiful thing. But I want you to leave with this thought in your mind. Just think about right now, like if think about whoever you like, whoever you cherish in your life. And I want to open this up to mothers and fathers, and I don't like when people do what you did, Lizanne. Like, it really locks me in out of my head. You did the same in the beginning. Sorry, but I don't mean to dive into it. Yeah, it genuinely ticks me off. But let me go back. I was saying, you see, now I lost my point. I was saying, think about the person that you value in your life. Think about the person that you like really in your life, the person that means the most to you, your mother, your father, your partner, your boyfriend, your husband. I don't know if we have a married audience, but if we do, think about that person, your sister. And just imagine if today something was to happen to you or to them. Imagine if something was to happen to you or them right now. What would you regret not saying to that person? And I think once you've figured that out, say it now. Because why are you not saying it? The fact that you regret it means you should be saying it now. Then say it now. Appreciate that person. Tell your mother you love her. Tell your father, your sister, your brother. And also, I just want to say, lastly, that be open to the idea that some people may not feel the same way you feel. But one thing I'll tell you is that a dying man once said, I wish I had. So just think about it.
One sentence. You are imperfect. You are wired for struggle, but you will always be worthy of love. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I think
this is the episode.
Yeah, this is the episode. I hope you guys really enjoy it. We did our thing. A lot of emotions involved.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're wrapping up. We
Calvin, Chris is here. Kurisani is here. Course is here.
Boom
is here. What's your name?
Sia's here.
I'm
I didn't
joking.
forget Sia's name, bro.
I'm joking. Yeah, everybody's
guys,
here.
we couldn't have done this without our beautiful team. We have a beautiful team behind the cameras.
Us a lot today,
Thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening to us, ramble about and all of that. Yeah.
Please comment if we were wrong in certain ideas.
Comment, engage. We stand corrected. Correct us. Do all of that. We need that. We need to learn. Like we told you guys, we're growing together and all of that.
Yeah.
Shout out. Peace
healing
out.
and humor. We're healing myths.
Humor.
Shout out.
Yeah.